I got involved with Bambu in 2013, and the initial stores had been open in San Jose for about 4 or 5 years prior to that. And we looked at it, we thought it was a wonderful idea. It was started by 4 sisters, as you can see up there. But it had a lot of problems. First of all, it wasn't franchising, it was licensing. Secondly, there was no infrastructure, there was no franchise fee, there was no marketing fee, there was very, very little help, but a great product. And that's what we saw. In 2013, I was asked to go do due diligence report on them. And I went to San Jose, I met the sisters. We gave them a report, said great product, really messed up. We got to straighten it out. So it took about 2.5 years from that point in time till about mid-2015 when we really got involved and started franchising. These shops were what they called CHEA shops, C-H-E. Whoop.
Oh yeah, we'll just here.
This is how you make CHEA. So CHEA is a vegan, healthy drink. The first shops that I saw in 2013 had 31 CHEA menus up on a blackboard in Vietnamese with English subtitle. Didn't help me at all because I didn't know pandan jelly from basil seed, from longan, from mango, or anything else. But they were all combinations. They were all delicious, but it was obviously a very complicated, very Vietnamese-centric kind of concept. So since then, we make smoothies. These aren't protein shakes or anything like that. These are real fruit smoothies with the fruit cut in the back and blended. We make yogurt parfaits. It's my son's favorite drink, actually. They're really good. It's made with a blended powder that we use, and then we put fresh fruits out into it. And lastly, we finally found a roaster in Oakland, California, and we dark roast our own Vietnamese coffee. And Vietnamese coffee is really, you roast coffee beans till kind of when you think they're burned. And then you add a little chicory to it to get a little bit of that flavor. And that's pretty much what Vietnamese coffee is. And then you pour some sweetened condensed milk into it, and you get a delicious Vietnamese coffee drink. So we started out using the popular brand in America, which was called Café du Monde. We also make all kinds of snacks now. French macarons, which are popular in Vietnam. Mochi ice cream, which is Japanese. Pandan waffles are our own product. Bubble waffles are Taiwanese. So essentially, we have something for everybody in our shops. They're kind of a friends and family gathering place. And as you can see, we have 70 locations right now. 2 of them are in the Philippines, 2 in Canada, and the rest in the US. This is our menu. It's complicated with the 4 basic products on it. We're starting to slim this down now, and as Bambu is spread across America, the mix has changed completely. Whereas chea was the predominant drink in the Vietnamese community, I would say now smoothies and bubble or milk teas equal off with the chea. So why Bambu? We're a fun, young place to go. We make good, healthy drinks. People like to gather there. It's kind of a Starbucks Asian style where people can come and spend a little time. About a month ago, we were approached by JLL, Jones Lang LaSalle, who is in the hunt for companies that Walmart may want to put in their stores. These are in place of what was traditionally in Walmart, which was McDonald's, Charlie's Cheesesteak, Subway, things like that. Walmart got together and decided that they wanted to figure out who the next generation shopper was and what do they want. And they sent JLL out on a mission to find that. I'm not sure how they found us, but they did. We made a presentation to the Walmart board. We were approved. I signed a master lease with Walmart about 3 weeks ago that covers all of the Walmart territory in North America. And along with it, they sent me a little spreadsheet that had 3,176 locations on it. It's a little more than we're ready to undertake. So we're happy to find partners that may want to work with us on Walmart. One of the things that came up with Walmart that solved a big problem for us is occupation cost. I don't know what you're faced with, but New York is maybe the highest occupation cost. So when I look at rent and I look at what they used to call triple nets, which were a little teeny percentage of rent, being the pass-through of the taxes and the insurance and the common area maintenance, that didn't amount to much. And the increase in the rent yearly was maybe 1%. So the Walmart deal is a fixed rent, no triple nets, no utilities, no increases, 10-year lease. So I don't know a deal better than that. You know, when they told me that was the deal, I didn't believe it. When I saw it in writing, I was skeptical. When we signed, I was more convinced. But that is the deal that we have. So we're prepared to go out and put these Bambus in Walmart. We're working on the first one right now in Westminster, Colorado. So to sum it up, they gave us 3,000 locations, and we're looking for, if I can get there, investment partners to help us build out these stores. We know how to run them, we know how to equip them, we know how to put them up and get them going. It's all a sublease under the master lease, so it's pretty simple to go from location to location. Our distribution system's already in place, but just to make things a little better, I went and asked Walmart, you know, we use crates of avocados and young Thai coconuts and silk milk and half, and can we buy that from you? And they said, sure, you can get it right there. So now my people don't spend 3 days a week going to Restaurant Depot and Costco and hauling this stuff around. So in every way I can think of, it's a fabulous opportunity for Bambu.
Awesome. We'll only do like a few questions. So yeah, just whoever has a question.
What do your unit of economics look like on average for a unit?
We don't know. In Walmart?
No, not in Walmart. Just
Oh.
on average brand.
Bambu stores, depending where they are, they could run from about $500,000 up to $1 million in sales. There's a couple of stores that are in Vietnamese communities mostly that do over $1 million. But we're in 1,200 square feet. It's a very, very small operation. That's a lot of drinks.
So I think one more question.
Yeah, anyone from the audience? Awesome.
Hi, Albert from Guyana. Have you looked, given the nature of the products, have you looked at the Caribbean and Central America thus far? Any years?
I guess the answer is no. We haven't. You know, we put 2 stores in the Philippines And the distribution and the training and the connectivity is really difficult. And they're great people, by the way, in the Philippines. It's just the distance is challenging. So we've decided to kind of stay in North America, where our distribution system is very viable and easy to deal with, and that's what we've done.
Given the closest nature of the Caribbean, have you thought about that? Given the closest nature of the Caribbean,
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding.
given how close the Caribbean is versus Vietnam.
Yeah, would we go there? Yeah, it's just that you have to look at distribution. We have a franchisee, it's not a franchisee, a potential franchisee in Hawaii. So believe it or not, our products come from Taiwan, Vietnam, Thailand. They come into San Francisco and they have to go back out to Honolulu. So the expense to that Honolulu franchisee for the cost of goods is almost prohibitive, to say nothing of the rent.